I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, what's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's good? What's good? So first of all, shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Monogamous Player Studio Horror Music. What's poppin' with you? Shout out to Phoenix Smiles in the building. What's going on? Rex Corp. What's poppin'? High Profile. Scales Fitness. What's good? Chris in the chat. Martavius. Nemesis was popping with you. Shout out to Joe Blast. Shout out to you. Was popping with you. Who else we got up in here? GV1773. What's going on with you? Today, guys, it's going to be heavy game. You feel what I'm saying? So take notes. Take notes. I'm extending the free line in this session right here. Oh, I'm definitely extending the free line. Oh, it's going to be crazy. So today we're going to be talking about the only way you should be attracted to women. Now, listen, you could be attracted to women however you want. I'm just going to show you a better way to, get your game tighter, get women who are going to cooperate with you more, deal with women when you have situations where the chick is actually adhering to you versus you wasting time chasing women who don't really want you, give you to run around and all that other good stuff. So you guys can decide what you want to do. I'm just going to give you this game. You either take it or you leave it. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. People said not too much free game. Exactly. I'm going to try. But before we get into all of that though, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys do that.
Do it.
Make sure you go to CunninghamElements.com ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Get your masculine identity parfum, get the soap, get the shea butter. Go to CunninghamElements.com to get your stuff today. Make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you do that. Get the online dating consultations. Get the massive game collection. Get the Master the Vetting Process program. Get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook and audio book. Get Looks Don't Matter. Get the Game Kings documentary. Master Approach. There's a lot of stuff on here that you guys can get at shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? I agree. Get those donations up to support the free game. That's a fact. Also, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Bad Boy Show. And we just did a show today. I'm gonna upload that later today. And, we do this every week. We do current events and we spit some heavy fucking game on the show. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get up on that ASAP and get that cracking. Now, the calling number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question at the end. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll make that happen. All right. So let's jump into this, right? We're talking about the only way you should be attracted to women and never like her for the wrong reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Never like her for the wrong reasons. Now, what does this all mean? What does this all mean? The only way you should be attracted to women. Now, what I'm going to say is this, is that most guys, right, don't have game. So what happens is that when most guys are interacting with women, they like women for very surface level things. And they also like women based on the woman just being outside of them. Right. So meaning that they see a girl from across the room. They're like, oh, my God, she's so hot. She's so sexy. Right. And so he's like, oh, I want to, talk to her, take her out, hook up, whatever it is like that. And he's, admiring the woman from afar because, he thinks that she's sexy. And then he might go up and approach her and talk to her. And so he's like, oh, I really like this girl. I want to take her out. They exchange numbers. He's thinking about her all week. He's excited to see her for the date. They go on the date and he's thinking about her and all this other shit, right? So he's flirting with her. He's trying to make something happen. Cool. Now, what happens is that when you don't have game, right? You don't have a program, you don't have a structure, you don't have a way that you actually do things, right? So when you meet women and you interact with women, you're just kind of throwing shit to the wall. You're just kind of going with the flow, right? So meaning that you have no sort of way to guide this woman a certain way. You have no way to lead the woman, right? So then what happens is that you're in a situation with a woman that you find physically attractive, sexually attractive. And because you have no structure, no program, then what happens is you are liking her outside of a structure and a program. You're liking her outside of leadership. So then what happens is that when you like this woman or you're attracted to this woman, you're attracted to her based on how she's coming to the situation, how she's being, meaning you're attracted to her based on how she is without your leadership, without your structure, without your guidance. So you are attracted to that type of woman, right? And so what happens is that most guys do this. They do this because they have no game. If you have game, you have a program, you have a structure. If you have no game, you have no structure, you have no program, you're not a leader. So then what happens is this, is that you end up interacting with this woman, you try to make shit happen with her. And sometimes you might end up hooking up with the girl. Sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might end up dating a girl. Sometimes you might not, right? But this is the issue. A lot of times what will happen is, and this is usually what's going to go down, is that at some point, whether sooner than later, you are going to get frustrated, annoyed, or feel some type of way about the interactions you're having with this woman. You understand? And the reason why you're getting frustrated or annoyed by what she's doing and what she's saying is because you have no structure built. You understand? You don't have any leadership skills. You don't have a program. So she's just doing whatever. And usually what happens is because you are sexually attracted to her, physically attracted to her, you just go along with whatever she says and you just do whatever she says. So now the woman is leading you. You have no program. You have no structure. You're not leading. So eventually something's going to happen. She's going to do or say something that's going to piss you off, annoy you, frustrate you. So even if you are pursuing her, and let's say you even hooked up or you're trying to make something happen, you're trying to go on more dates, you're going to be frustrated, angry, and upset. Why? Because this woman is not under your leadership because you're not a leader. So you're basically liking her, right? You're liking a woman who is not under your leadership, but you have to lead in order for her to be under your leadership. Now, when I talk about the only way you should be attracted to a woman, that means that you only should be attracted to a woman who is under your leadership. That's the only way you should be attracted to a woman. If you're attracted to a woman who is not under your leadership, you're fucking up. You understand? You're fucking up. Right? See, it's like the saying, sexy is what sexy does, right? So now what happens is you guys think sexy is how she looks, right? You think sexy is the fact that she's talking to you, right? No, sexy is what sexy does, meaning she has to do something under your leadership. She has to do something under your program in order for her to actually be attractive to you. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to K-Zach. He said the video dropped about the guy spending $4,000 illustrates your point perfectly. He relied on other people's opinions of her, not understanding that she treats men differently based on their behavior. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what most guys do. That's what most guys do. So what happens is when you like a woman or you're attracted to a woman and she's not under your leadership, you like her for the wrong reasons. You understand? The wrong reasons is liking a woman just because. You understand? See, what happens is this. You're supposed to like a woman through you, not outside of you. So what most guys do is that they like a woman outside of themselves. You're supposed to like a woman through you, which means that I am attracted to this woman and I like this woman because she's under my leadership. She's going with my program. She's doing things on my terms. That's why I like her. I can't like her outside of that unless I don't have game. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have a certain way of doing things, right? That woman has to follow that way of doing things or else she's not likable. But see, when you don't have game, you just like a woman just because. You understand? You just like a woman based on the fact that she's there. All right, let me see who's calling. We got 336. 336. What's popping?
What's good, man? This is Steven from Chicago. I just got a question.
Hold on. Wait. Where'd you donate?
Oh, I ain't donate. I need to donate first.
Oh, nigga, you got to donate. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo at the top of the chat, and then call right back. All right. So yeah, guys, you got to hit that donate. You see, it says donate right there at the bottom. That's where it says donate. You guys got to read that shit. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna interrupt the flow of the game and you ain't even donate? You feel what I'm saying? Crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of guys like women outside of themselves. You're supposed to like women through you. You understand? Because if it's not through you, then how is she likable? What you're liking is what you're seeing outside of yourself, which means you have no program and structure. Right? So think about it like this, right? Let's say that I own Target, the company of Target, right? And there's a woman, right? And she's a random woman wearing a red shirt. You understand what I'm saying? She's wearing a red shirt. Now, you know in Target, they wear red shirts. Now, I don't think that a woman looks good just because she's wearing a random red shirt. If I own Target, I like the woman wearing the Target red shirt. Why? Because she's under the structure of Target. You understand what I'm saying? So the problem is that the guy's just like a random woman wearing the red shirt. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of you guys fuck up. Because what happens is that if you're dealing with a woman based on her being outside of you, outside of your leadership, then what happens is that you're always going to be frustrated when a woman is doing a certain thing because she's going to eventually do something to piss you off, frustrate you, get you angry because she has no structure to adhere to. See, the reason why a lot of times you guys get frustrated with women is because you don't even know what you want. So then she just does things. And then when she does things, you feel some type of way about the things she does. But the issue is that you didn't teach her how to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to teach her how to be with you. You need to have a structure. You need to have a way of doing things. And then if the woman is doing things that way, then you're going to like her more. She's going to be likable. right? Now you're liking women on surface level things. Oh, she got a fat ass. I like her. Oh, she's cute. She's hot. I like her. Oh, well, I was at the party and she was looking sexy in that dress. I like her. Really? So that's all it takes for you to like a woman. There's nothing that's required of her for her to be likable to you. And this is why women run the show. This is why women play you. And this is why you have a hard time with women in general. Because the barrier of entry for her to be liked is nothing. It's surface level. You see what I'm saying? Surface level. So the problem is that when you guys are surface level, then what happens is that you're going to get surface level interactions. And then because you don't understand yourself, you're not even going to know why you're annoyed. Right? At first, you're like, damn, like, I feel like, I don't like the way that she said that. I don't like the way that she did this. And that's because you didn't realize that you were liking her on surface level shit. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you always have to like a woman through you. So, for example, give me another example. I'm going to give you another example, right? Let's say, you say, I'll give you an example for myself. For myself, a woman, for example, has to come to where I'm at for a date, right? Period. So if I meet a woman, randomly in the street, or if I match with a girl in a dating app or whatever, right? The woman has to come see me. She has to come to where I'm telling her to come to. She has to come to my neighborhood, meet me at the spot that I'm telling her to meet me at, right? Now, me meeting the woman randomly in the street or match with the girl on a dating app, that doesn't mean I like her because she hasn't done what I said yet in order to be likable. Does that make sense? So until she comes to the spot where I'm telling her to come to, and she comes on time and she's there, that could be the start of me liking her. You understand what I'm saying? See, some of y'all like the girl just off the strength. Oh, she's hot, so I like her. No, I don't like her until she's actually doing what I say. And see, what happens is this, is that most of you guys, the issue is this, right? Is that y'all are dealing with women, and because you don't have a structure, a plan, a program, a way that you do things, what happens is that you are going to be frustrated in general dealing with women, because if you don't have a program or a structure, you don't have anything to focus on to see if that woman is worth dealing with, is worth interacting with, right? So if I'm, making something happen with a woman, all I'm focusing on is, is she doing what I say? And then because I'm focusing on me and focusing on if she's doing what I'm saying, then what happens is I get exactly what I want. Now, what you got to understand about women is because women are going to be women and do women shit, meaning they're females, so you have to accept how women are, right? Women will get emotional, women think differently than men and all this other stuff, right? What happens is that when you like women through you, what you understand is you're focusing on, is she doing the things you want? Is she going along with your terms? Now, when she gets in her emotions and gets into her feminine stuff and, she might do something that you find annoying, what you're focusing on is her being annoying or her being, doing her feminine stuff, is that impeding on my program? Is that fucking up the structure? If their answer is no, if it's not fucking up the structure, then cool. I don't care that she's doing all that other stuff. I understand she's doing all that other female stuff because she's a female, and I accept that, right? Now, all I'm focusing on is this woman following my lead, doing what I'm saying, and under my structure? If that's there, cool. If her being emotional and being a woman and being on some goofy woman shit is not, fucking that up, cool. Now, check this out. when you don't have game and you just like a woman because she's hot, and you are not liking a woman through you, through your leadership, through your structure, what you end up doing is you end up not understanding how women operate. You understand? Meaning, you don't understand that women are going to do women shit. You don't understand that women are going to be emotional. You don't understand that women are females and they're going to, think about things differently and act a certain way. So now, because you like the woman based on her just being hot and surface level shit, what's going to happen is that when she does the female shit that annoys you and frustrates you, part of your mentality is, I want to change her or fix it so that she can stop annoying me with her womanly shit. And the reason why you want to fix her or change her is because you like her outside of you. So you're basically saying the object of my affection, what I like, is not being likable right now. So how can I fix her for me to like her more or to continue to like her? And the reason why you're having a hard time is because you liking her is predicated on her not doing her womanly shit to annoy you or something surprising coming up that you didn't even realize. But when you have a program and a structure, you liking her is based on your program. See, I'm telling you, this is going to go over a lot of niggas' heads. This is definitely going to go over a lot of niggas' heads. You might have to watch this 2 or 3 times. What I'm telling you is that when you like women outside of yourself, you're going to try to change the woman when she annoys you with her womanly stuff because she is the object of your affection. You're making it about her. When you have a program and you only deal with women on your terms, what makes her likable is if she is under your leadership and she is being there on your terms. So you have a foundation of why you like her. So when she does her womanly shit, which she's going to do because she's a woman, as long as it's not impeding on the structure, then you're like, that's cool. I'm not trying to change her. I know I can't change her. I can't, there's no fixing the woman because she's the woman. You just think you got to fix her because you don't have any game and you don't understand how women operate and you haven't accepted it. But in order to understand how women operate and accept it, you have to have game, which means you would have that structure. See, this is why the red pill, if you notice, a lot of red pill talking points is geared or predicated to try to change the woman. Notice, for example, if you watch the podcast, they'll have the woman guests, right? And so they're arguing with the woman guest. You understand? And a lot of podcasts do this. This is what Kevin Samuels is doing. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. This is what they do. Who else? The Whatever podcast. All of these podcasts where they're trying to browbeat the woman. Well, you shouldn't do this, and you need to be held accountable. And why do you ladies do that? And why do you ladies do this? And why do you ladies do that? You know why they're doing that? It's because they're annoyed by a woman being a woman. Right? And so what happens is that when you don't have game, you are trying to change the woman into what you want so that you can feel good about being with her because what she's doing is annoying you and frustrating you. But it's annoying you and frustrating you because you haven't accepted that she's a female. And on top of that, you have no program or structure for you to recognize or see if you actually like her. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you don't have a program, you can't accurately see if you like the woman. Because all you like her about now without a fucking program is you like her based on surface level shit that has nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with you. Because see, in order to accurately manage a situation with a woman, there has to be an acceptance of the fact that she is a woman. and understand the way that she's acting as a woman that may annoy you because you're a guy and you're like, well, why do girls do this? And why do girls do that? You have to accept that she's a woman, because if you don't accept she's a woman and you are just attracted to her based on you being attracted to her outside of you, you're going to try to fix her because you think there's something wrong or broken with her. You see what I'm saying? Because you have no basis to see if this woman is right for you. How do you see if a woman is right for you? I don't know. Maybe you have a program. Maybe you have a way you do things. Maybe you have a system or a situation where you're like, hey, I like women that do this, this, and that. I like women who do A, B, and C, right? The A, B, and C is my program. If she's doing A, B, and C, I fuck with her. If she's not doing A, B, and C, I don't fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. But when you don't have game, you don't have a fucking structure or program. You have nothing. And you only like women based on surface level shit that has nothing to do with you or your masculine identity. You understand? So you're liking women based on societal standards. You're liking women based on what the red pill said. Well, wait a second. Does she have a high body count? Oh, if she has a high body count, I can't like her. If she has a low body count, then I can marry her. She's wifey. Where do you get these ideas from? So check this out. That's your idea of whether or not you like her. Interesting. Where'd you get that from? Was it something you came up with? Was it something that you thought about? Or did somebody teach you how to think that way when interacting with women? You see what I'm saying? You have no structure. You have no way that you do things, right? So you end up liking women for the wrong reasons. And then when the women shit on you, play you, waste your time, money, and energy, oh, it's her fault. How could she? These modern women. No, it's your fault for liking this woman for existing, stupid. Oh, well, she's just there. She's just there looking good, so I like her. I got a crush on her. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. You understand what I'm saying? So it's surface level shit. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes don't get it. And guys, we have 5 free calls. So make sure you guys. Shout out to my dude Cambo in the building. So my nigga, this shit is next level game. Never mind. Miles calling and telling you to chill. I should call in and tell you to chill. No, but this is the type of stuff dudes need to understand. See, whenever you are liking a woman outside of you, you're always going to be frustrated, angry, and you're always going to fuck up the situation. The situation is bound to fail because you took her on based on surface level things. There was nothing she had to do, say, go through, right, in order for you to give a fuck. Now, again, I understand you see a girl and you think she's attractive. Cool. But my question to you is, why all of a sudden, now you like her? Now you're rolling out the red carpet. Now you're doing all this extra shit. Now you're taking her seriously. Why? Because she got a fat ass? Really? And then when that chick who got a fat ass, right, goes on 3 dates with you and never fucks, and you're sitting there courting her or you're doing all this extra shit, the reason why you're doing all this extra shit is because you liked her just based on the fact that you thought she was hot. So you're like, oh, she's a baddie. I got to take her out to dinner. I got to wine and dine her. I got to build comfort with her, right? You see, all that pickup artist shit. I got to build rapport with her. Why? Because she's hot? So because she's hot, automatically you got to build rapport with her. Because she's hot, automatically you're trying to make this chick comfortable. Because she's hot, automatically you're like, well, I can't just meet this girl for a walk in the park. I got to take her to dinner. She's a baddie. You can't just walk and talk with a baddie. You got to take her to dinner. You see what I'm saying? And this is what happens when you are liking women for the wrong reasons, right? You just like her because she exists and you think she's hot. but you have no structure or no way where that, you know, you have nothing that she needs to do in order for her to show you that she's worth your time. Like you're even gonna even bother fucking with her. But again, you need a program. So again, like for example, right? If I'm talking to a girl, right? What I'm doing is I'm flirting and I'm building sexual tension. If I notice that she is not reciprocating that sexual energy in the way I want it, I don't like her. You understand what I'm saying? See, a woman has to do a few things before I can say I like her. I can say a girl's cute. That don't mean I like her. You understand what I'm saying? I can say, you know, I probably smashed. That don't mean I like her. You understand what I'm saying? But see, the thing is that you guys think the woman being hot or cute or sexy, or I should say her being hot, cute, or sexy to you automatically means you like her. But how could you like her if it's not through you? You only should like women through you. But who are you? Do you have a program? Do you have a structure? No, then who the fuck are you? How can she follow you? She can't follow shit. So therefore, if she can't follow you, guess what? You're following her. And you've already started following her based on you wanting to fuck with her, putting her on a pedestal because she's hot. Isn't that crazy? And then you wonder why you get lackluster results in situations. You wonder why, you know, you get the runaround. You wonder why you hang out with a chick that don't even want to fuck you and want to friend zone you. You wonder why the chick is, you know, going out with you, spending all this money, and then you get like maybe a peck on the cheek and a grandma hug and a pat on the back. And you're like, damn, like, you know, what's wrong with these girls? I invited her out to my yacht and I did all this extravagant shit because she was a baddie and she played me. Really? You didn't think that was going to happen? Because see, understand this. When you allow a woman, right, the opportunity to fuck with you and you say, hey, you know what? You know, do that, do this, come here, make this happen, wear that, whatever the fuck you're telling her to do, right? You're giving her an opportunity to follow your lead. And then when you give her an opportunity to follow your lead, what you're doing is that you are giving her an opportunity to be liked. You understand what I'm saying? You're giving her an opportunity to be liked. The problem is you guys just like them all automatically. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. But guys, you can call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. We got 5 free calls, people, and the free calls expire at the end of the show. So call up now. I think this is Efosa. Efosa, what's popping?
Use a free call.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
So do you think that most women have poor character, be respectful, because they can get dick easily? Like most women don't respect most men because they can get dick easily, and that's a huge problem because they don't respect themselves, they don't respect their dicks.
Wait, hold on. You gotta say, you said most women are what?
I say most women don't respect most men. They respectful because they know they can get dick easily, and most women already get dick easily because those guys don't respect their dick. They get dick way too easily. They don't make women earn their dicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the thing is this, right? Is that it's easy for women to get sex. It's easy for women to get dick. It's, you know, hard for a woman to find a guy she likes that gives a fuck about her. You understand what I'm saying? And also, it's hard for her to keep a guy that she likes consistently around, right? So what happens is, this is why it's important to give the woman the opportunity to prove herself to you. Because what happens is that if a woman is interested in you, right, she's going to be cooperative and follow your lead and try to do whatever she can to stay there. The problem is that most women's comfort zone is guys who are simps, guys who are tricks, guys who they're not really interested in, because it's easy for a woman to control a guy she's not really interested in. If a woman is really interested in a guy, she can't really manipulate him in that fashion. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that it's going to be hard for her to manipulate because, one, she doesn't want to, step over the boundaries that are going to make the guy say, I'm not fucking with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? So she wants that guy to like her really bad. So when a woman wants you to like her really bad, she is going to follow what you're saying and follow your lead. The problem, though, is that if you're a guy who's not a leader, if you're a guy who doesn't have any game, what happens is that if a woman is initially attracted to you or interested in you, she's going to realize sooner than later that you are not the type of guy who's on point, and then that's going to make her attraction for you decrease. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why a lot of times it might seem like a chick is really feeling you. Then all of a sudden, when she realizes that you ain't really that dude, you understand? Like, shit goes by the wayside. So either she ghosts you or stop talking to you, she rejects you or whatever. Or she's like, I'll just take advantage of him because I thought he was, the guy. I thought he was him, but I realized he's not him. And I realized he's not him based on how he's acting. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, perfect. I want to have this woman who's cooperative.
Exactly. Well, that's how it should be. You see what I'm saying? Because cooperation is basically her saying, I agree with you. I'm on the same page with you. I want to do it your way because your way benefits me. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the cooperation happens. You see what I'm saying? Because what you do is when this cooperation cooperate, right? So what she's doing is that there's an operation happening, which is your structure and your program, right? And if she's coming into the situation being of service and being useful to that. But if a woman is uncooperative, what she's doing is that she's saying that I am not going to be here to benefit you. I'll stick around if I can to benefit only me. And that's how the woman thinks when she's uncooperative. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fact, man. It's fact.
All right. All right, Ifo. So I appreciate the call, fam. Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
All right, peace. All right, guys, we got four calls left. 4 free calls. 4 free calls. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. If she is deferring to you right away, she's not the one. That's a fact. Listen, you guys, I'm telling y'all need to find more women who really, really fuck with you and like you. Let's go to 347. 347. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, it's good, Locario. This is Limitless. So I'm taking a free call.
All right, what's going on? Are you on a speakerphone? Wait, hold on. You talking directly in the phone? You sound like muffled and shit. What's that? What is going on?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
I wanted to read my question because I had to write it down right quick.
Okay,
hold on 1 second. I got you.
Yeah. Talk directly into the phone because you sound muffled as hell. You sound crazy. I'm like, So
Yeah, you can hear me better?
Yes. Talk like that. Go ahead.
All right, I got you. All right, so my question is, so you saying you like her because who she is a reflection of who you are, which is in alignment with how you run your life. But you first have to have a way you live your life to recognize that she is reflecting you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's what you're saying, basically.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. That was my question. That was basically
but the thing is that you have to. So what that means is that you are, before you even meet a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You already have a way you do things. Like I'll actually talk about this in the Bad Boy membership program, which is called How to Create Your Program, right? So you already have a way that you do things, and all you do is you're fitting a woman into it. Just like how if you go into a company, the company already has the way the company runs. They have protocol. Like let's say somebody works at, just like I said, use Target, for example. They go to work for Target. You already know you got to wear your uniform. You understand what I'm saying? So So the person doesn't come in and you be like, oh man, like what should they wear to work? And what's the dress code? No, you already got a dress code before they even got there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the issue, is that a lot of guys don't have a structure before the woman even gets there. So y'all don't have nothing to fit her into. See, for example, let's say this is what most guys do. Let's say you go to the gym 5 days a week after work. Every time like you get off 5 o'clock, you go to the gym 5:30 to 6:30, right? So then what'll happen is a guy, he'll meet a girl and he might want to, make something happen with her. And he's like, hey, let's meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And then she'd be like, oh, actually, I'm only free from 5:30 to 6:30. You know what the simp gonna do? He's gonna skip his gym. Yeah, he's gonna skip the gym and go see her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, where a lot of these guys, they do that because they ain't got no game. You feel what I'm saying?
So you basically saying, like, because how you be breaking down that word recognize and how Miles be saying, you won't find me in her until basically I see myself in her. So you're just, you have to know yourself. And then when you talk to the female, the more you talk to her, you're like, oh, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
That's me right there.
Right. Because the thing is that, like, so let's say, for example, let's say, for example, you don't like going on dates at all. You're like, listen, I ain't going on no fucking dates. Like if I meet a woman, she coming straight to the crib. Right now, what you're looking for is the woman who's going to come straight to the crib. So if you're on like a dating app, you might talk to the girl, get on the FaceTime and say, hey, come through, or come through tomorrow, right? Or you might meet a chick in the street. You exchange information. You say, hey, listen, you should come by my spot next week. You hit her up and you set up a time for her to come to your spot next week, right? So now, until the woman sets foot in your door, before she sets foot in your door, you don't like her. You like her as soon as she sets foot in the door. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So you basically saying
right.
Like, it don't even matter what she usually says, as long as she's reflecting how you move. Like,
right.
So she could basically say, okay, I don't usually do this, but since she's gonna reflect you and be like, have no problem with it, you're like, all right, cool.
Well, the thing is, you don't care what she usually does or not. That's what I'm saying. Like, all you're focusing on is she is following your lead and she's cooperating with you. She's basically doing things on your terms. As soon as you see that she's doing things on your terms, that's the beginning of you saying, okay, I like this chick. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm attracted to her. Because what you want to do is you want to train your mind to only be attracted to women who do things on your terms, and be very unattracted to women who don't do things on your terms. So what happens is that when you tell a woman, let's say you say, hey, meet me, you get on a dating app, you say, meet me for a drink Friday. And then she says, oh, actually, I don't drink, but you can take me to dinner instead, right? This is what you should go on in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brother,
you should be like, ew, like that's ew, you ugly. Ew, like that's the vibe you should have when a woman is being uncooperative. You understand what I'm saying?
Everything that you're already doing is benefiting you. So the opposite of that doesn't benefit you. So it wouldn't even make sense to deal with it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? See, the problem is the average dude, what he does is, because he's thirsty for pussy and he makes the game about women, he'll be like, oh, well, okay, I'll take her out to dinner. And then he's going to go find he's like, what do you like to eat? And he's going to find a spot, make a reservation, do a lot of the goofy shit. And the reason why he's doing that is because he thinks she's physically attractive. So he's liking her based on her being physically attractive versus liking her based on her being cooperative and doing things on his terms. So when you start to have this idea that I like her, and she's not actually cooperating, she's been uncooperative, you're already setting yourself up for disaster. But also what happens is that if you say that you like a woman who's not cooperating with you, you're also simultaneously saying that you hate yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because
you're putting her before you.
Exactly. Because if I tell a woman, let's go for drinks, and she says, well, I don't drink, let's go get dinner. What she essentially said is, nigga, fuck you and your drinks, take me to dinner. And so if I take her to dinner, what am I saying to myself? Nigga, fuck you.
You're saying what she's saying
exactly.
Is right.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You're saying fuck you to yourself. Whenever you are dealing with a woman who's uncooperative, you are saying fuck you to yourself because she just told you fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Uncooperative behavior is a fuck you to you. So if you deal with a woman who's uncooperative, you're also saying to yourself fuck you, which means you hate yourself. You see what I'm saying? how it works.
I understand now. So that's why you say everybody got to have their own structure and live by it, because your structure, the way you make it, is going to benefit you. So if you go outside of that structure, that means you're doing things that you already don't like.
Exactly.
And if you do it, you're just proving yourself that you don't like yourself, and you're proving everybody else that they're also right to not fuck with you the way that you should be wanting to fuck with.
Right. Exactly. So when a woman plays games with you, plays you, uses and abuses you, you can't get mad at her, because you basically, agreed with her. You agreed that with her that you ain't shit, because she thinks you ain't shit. And then you agree with her thinking you ain't shit by following what the fuck she said when she disregarded what you were saying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how it works.
I understand now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call, fam. All right. So, guys, call in. The call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys call up. Let me see what some of these questions are saying. He says, so as the owner of Target, would seeing the woman wearing a red shirt be a sign of seeing a potential Target employee because she's in a Target wearing a red shirt? No, because she's not wearing the Target shirt. So what I'm saying is that you would have to put her under the structure of Target, and then she would be wearing the Target shirt. And then it's like, I like you now because you're under the structure. You see what I'm saying? So guys, this is what we try to tell you guys, the game is not about women, because what happens is when you like a woman through you, right? What you're essentially saying is, I only like women who adhere to my masculine identity, which is essentially saying you like yourself. You see what I mean? Because she's in alignment with you. You see what I mean? This nigga Steve the Lion. I don't even know why we answer this question. Shouldn't a woman automatically know how to treat a man? Why does a man have to teach a woman how to treat him? Women should already know this. Oh my goodness. See, Steve the Lion definitely needs some help. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. How can she know how to treat you when you haven't taught her who you are? You understand? Like what? Like this is like, come on, fam. This is ridiculous. You said if I'm on a date with my girlfriend in a place like Subway or a place where you have to choose a lot of ingredients, do I order for her, or should she say to the cashier what she wants? What? Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Y'all be taking shit too far. That means I'm gonna get back to that. That means nothing, bro. 647. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Locario. This is Mike Shane.
What's up,
sir?
What's going on? You taking that?
I donated $20.
Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on with you?
Not much, man. It's just so funny to me because I feel like you're low key over my shoulder when things are happening in my life, and you make a video or you make a live stream where it's like correlates to exactly what's going on in my life.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I had just had to end my relationship with my girlfriend of 10 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
Almost 10 years with her, and it just like, and it came down to a situation where I'm repeatedly like having to tell her like the structure of things how I want things to be and how I'm doing things how I'm moving. Because obviously when I was 18, because I'm 28 right now, when I was 19, 18 when I met her, I didn't have those things. I didn't know these certain things about myself. And through discovering you and Miles, I'm learning about myself. And then when I try to implement those things now, it's just like major resistance. And like now that I'm realizing, because of all the things I did before I met you guys, it's like impossible to get her to see this version of myself, which she can acknowledge that I've changed, but it's like, I don't care.
Right. No, that's what happens. It's unfortunate because sometimes, like, you know, I always say, sometimes you got to charge a woman to the game because you fucked up. But sometimes you didn't realize you fucked up till after the fact. You're like, shit, I've been making this mistake the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And so it sucks because there's every once in a while shit could flip, but generally
if a woman has seen you a certain way for so long, that's just the picture she has of you in her mind because it's been so long that you've been that way. You see what I'm saying?
And it became a thing where it progressively became more and more like bad, where where simple things I'm getting resistance for. For example, like I had told her when I broke up with her, I had told her that I needed her to be at my place so we can go to this party for 4 o'clock. She sold at 4:30.
Oh my God.
And I had told her 2 weeks ago, so she knew way ahead of time when she needed to be here. And I had already given us some distance between me and her because of something like this similar. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna take some time away from you.
Right.
It was like a month. So I said, it's time to think about it because I'm very serious about being on time for these things. And then she said yes. And she even told me I'll be there at 4 and still went against it. So like I'm with her the entire night and I'm trying to be like, yo, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm like, this is bugging me. And it's not because it's the one moment. It's like these repeated things happening over and over again. And I'm like, nah.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. See, the thing is that when you know better, right? It's gonna bug you because it's gonna eat away at you because now you realize that you're in a situation that you shouldn't be in, and you realize that the situation happened as a result of things not being how they should have been before. Do you see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, because this is the thing, when you're ignorant, you're just kind of like, oh, well, she came late and that's annoying, but whatever, fuck it. And you just continue on your date and it annoys you, but you kind of let it slide and you just continue to do whatever the fuck you do. But when you really know and understand what's going on, and you're like, fuck, like she's coming late because there's been consistent times where she was doing things that I allowed and I didn't say anything, or I just let it slide. And now it's accumulated to this. So I've created a situation where she sees me this way, which is why she acts this way towards me. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Right. K-Zaga said, did he have sex? Because if she was late and he didn't smash, why is he still dealing with her?
Sorry, just repeat it one more time.
So he said, did you have sex? Because if she was late and he didn't smash, why is he still dealing with her? But this is like a long-term girlfriend, right?
Yeah. Like it was, I just needed her to be at my place. So because I know her, so I needed her because the place we had to be at was for 6. But I needed to be at my place. So in case we can make sure everything was all right, because the structure is, I know your tendencies. So I'm trying to create the structure of how we do things just so I can be ahead of even what you're about.
Right. But this is the thing though. This is the thing you gotta understand, right? Is so what happens is it's very difficult to change the course of a relationship when what's ever been implanted in your head based on your actions has been there, especially for this long. So you say y'all was together for 10 years?
Yeah.
Right.
Much.
You see what I'm saying? So that's 10 years of her seeing you a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that, the only way in most cases that things would change is, let's say you guys broke up. She hasn't seen you for another 10 years and then she ran into you and you just seem like a totally different motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But if you were in this relationship with her for this long, that shit is a fucking wrap. So basically you had to get rid of her. You understand what I'm saying? Like you had to end that shit anyway.
That's exactly like, I had moments where I had broken off with her and then we got back together. And all those other times, like I was just so mad about it. Right. And then, she would come, we would talk about it, we'd come back and I'm like, all right, whatever. But it's just like, the more I'm listening to you guys about this and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm fucking this shit up.
No, but it's the thing.
I'm getting more like irritated.
Right.
Not even at her anymore,
right.
But because I know the answer.
Right. Exactly. But this is the good part though, is that at least now you know. So once you know, then it's like, okay, cool. Now I know what I got to do next. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is that
a lot of times when guys don't know that they're fucking up, they just continue to stay in the situation and keep fucking up. You understand? And sometimes low key, this is what happens. Sometimes you're in a relationship for a long time with a woman and she purposely starts acting funny and weird because she wants you to get rid of her. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what happens is that a woman wants you to dump her because she doesn't want to dump you. Because if she dumps you, then you could be, it could be considered that she's the bad guy. You understand what I'm saying? So if you dump her, right, not only does she get to not be with you anymore, so she's happy that you dumped her, but she can also have the opportunity to complain about you, right? So the thing is that women like to be in a situation where they can complain about you versus you sort of complaining about them. So it's better that you get rid of her so that you can be the bad guy. She didn't, it was like, oh, I was just this perfect little thing. And, he dumped me and he was a piece of shit and blah, blah, blah. You understand what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe. But sometimes they'll act funny because they're like, okay, when is this dude gonna like wake up and get rid of me? Like I'm being super disrespectful right now. He should get the hint that he should end this. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens also. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what it felt like more so? It was more of a she wanted me to revert to how she saw me. Right. Because every time we would get together, like, we'd be chilling and then sometimes we talk about the past and then she'd say like, oh, I remember when you were like this and you were like that. Just really simpy shit. And I'm just not about it now. Right. And I'm just like, well, it is what it is. I don't do that shit no more. Right. Right. And it's not that I don't take her out. I never took her out and we didn't go in places. It's just that my energy towards her kind of being like the center of everything I did just wasn't the case anymore. Right. Now I'm always talking about what it is that I want to do and how I want to do it. So that's what she kept talking about.
Right. And also too, once you start understanding things, then it's kind of like you can't be in the same situation because now your mentality is different. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But call, I appreciate the call, fam. I'm gonna try to get this one last call and then I'm gonna holler at you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, take it easy.
All right. So let's go to 205. 205, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, this is McCarthy from Brandon. Is there a free call available?
Yeah. Go ahead. You take a free call.
Let me ask you a question. Hey, do you have a program on the Bad Boy membership that tells you how to make a program and a structure for men?
Yeah. It's called How to Create Your Program. It's on the Bad Boy membership right now. So,
okay, cool. That's all I want to know. I appreciate that so much.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call. Yeah, guys, go to badboymembership.com. I have a program called How to Create Your Program. So I teach you how to, in your entire life and how you do certain things, to structure certain things so that even when you deal with women, you're able to know how to fit her into your structure, into how you do things, into how you make things happen so that it's beneficial for you and also beneficial for the woman who chooses to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? All right, let me see what these questions say and we're going to wrap it up in a second. So this one right here, when you were saying, about if you're in a place like Subway, do you have to choose her ingredient? You ain't got to do all that shit. This is the thing. Remember, leadership is about your program. Right now, let me ask you, what is it with her eating a certain type of sandwich got to do specifically with your program? You understand what I'm saying? Like that's so it's not about you. See, when you lead women, it's purposeful. There's a point. You understand? You telling a girl, hey, don't eat, ham. You got to eat turkey. What does that got to do with anything? What does that got to do with your bottom line as a man creating a structure in your life that she's fitting into? You see what I'm saying? So you have to say, when I'm leading this woman, what is the purpose? What's the purpose of her being here? And what's the purpose of me telling her these things in order to make shit happen? Do you see what I'm saying? Let me see, where was we at with this? It says, is it possible a woman can be 100% cooperative but still have an ulterior motive? How do I make sure cooperation 100% genuine without a hidden agenda? I'm glad you asked that. So there's this website called shoplocario.com, and there's this thing called Master the Vetting Process. You understand what I'm saying? And Master the Vetting filtering process will teach you how to see if she's genuine about it. All right, 336 was popping. Who this?
Yes. Hello, sir.
Yo,
thanks to take my calling.
Hold on. Hold on. Yes, I can. Are you on speakerphone?
Yes.
Yeah, get off speakerphone. You got to speak directly into the phone.
Okay. Are you hearing me be there right now?
Yes. Okay. Now,
are you
taking the last free call? Or are you donating? What'd you do?
I take the free call, but I need to know where is your PayPal phone to the next time. I can find it.
It's always pinned at the top of the chat. If you go to the top of the chat, the links are there. But what's your question though? What's your question?
My question is, when I've been in New York City last summer, I met a lot of women, and I gave they give me their Instagram. And my issue is I need to know how I can fix it. How I can change this issue because I send them a message, to give an appointment, and they don't give me the answer back. And I didn't know if I think
So wait,
how the Instagram working and the shit is I don't have any return, and over time it's very tiring.
So wait. So what's your problem? You said you get a girl's Instagram, you message her, and then she don't message you back.
Yes.
So
exactly.
So what's the what's the problem though?
My problem is I can switch this thing if I go to directly in the beginning. Hello?
No, what I'm saying is, what's the problem? This is what I'm saying. What is your problem? What's the problem?
The problem is the woman give me all the Instagram, and it's like they're playing me. You know what I mean?
Okay,
it's like you give me a fake phone.
How is she playing you?
Because they give me an Instagram, and when I send a message, it's like I say for example, I'm coming to New York, and I say next week I go back to my country, and nobody back to send me a message.
So tell me,
what I mean?
So tell me the message. So when you got her Instagram, why'd you get the Instagram? What'd you say to her? Why you wanted the Instagram?
I say, for example, on the message, are you free tomorrow? To meet me, for example, in the Popeye Chicken, or for example, in the Starbucks, to get the ice cream or ice coffee.
Okay, and so you say, hey, let's meet for coffee, and then she says, and then you say, give me your Instagram so I can hit you up so we can meet for coffee.
Yes. They give me the coffee. They give me the Instagram, but I write this thing on the Instagram, and nobody send me an answer back.
And what did you say to the girl on Instagram? What's the message you send them?
The exactly thing I told you before.
Okay, and how many women have you done this with?
How many girls?
Yeah.
A bunch of girls.
How many?
Give
me a number.
Maybe I don't. Maybe 3 or maybe 7 girls. To be clearly 7 girls. 7 girls. 7. But I talked to a lot of women before.
Wait. Let me get this straight. So 7 girls didn't respond to you, and you're worried about 7 girls. Why don't you talk to 7 more or 70? How come you don't talk to more women?
Yes. I just give you my schedule. When I'm in vacation and holidays in New York, as you say, first of all, I go, to the downtown. Strike the woman.
No. This is what I'm asking. I'm saying, no. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Why are you not talking to more women?
But I talk to a lot of women. That's why I have 7 girls.
7 is not a lot. 7 is not a lot. I tell you, talk to 25 women a day. 7 is not a lot.
I make it. That's why I have 7 girls who answer me positively. That's why. But the problem, my issue is you know, the woman give me fake, they give me fake answer. Yeah.
All right, I got to get him out of here. He's being ridiculous. All right. So let me kill the phone lines. I'm about to wrap this up. Let me just answer the questions. Hold on. Let me do this. All right. So this says, where are we at with this one? So this says, should you be getting at women if you don't have structure or your program figured out? Well, this is the thing. You can still, you should still always be interacting and talking with women. The problem is that you already know what you want. So you see what I mean? So the reason why you don't have your program figured out is because you are focusing too much on what women want versus focusing on what you want. You already know. So for example, let's say you see a woman, or let's say, for example, you are like, I want to hook up. I don't want to go on no dates. I don't want a girlfriend. I just want to hook up and have some fun and fuck. That's your program. You see what I'm saying? But when you meet women, what do? You don't flirt. You don't build sexual attention. You don't mention anything about fucking. Right? You do the opposite. Oh, let me get your number. Let's talk. Let's go out on 4 dates. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. So let me see. Where are we at? When does my fear of interacting with women go away? When you start interacting with more women. That's when the fear goes away. What if you have a cooperative woman, but you're not attracted to her physically? Right? Well, then what are you dealing with her for? You understand now? Are you attracted to her sexually? If so, then you keep her as a fuck buddy. You understand what I'm saying? But just in general, if you're not attracted to her physically, why are you even really dealing with her like that in most cases? So you just got to get a new chick, get a chick that you are attracted to and who's also cooperative. Says, ask a chick online when she's free for a drink and she responds with, "What's your name?" That's an immediate charge. Yes, that's an immediate charge. Says, do you have a program or a structure on the Bad Boy member? Oh yeah, we already told you on that one. Says, are you on Ukraine or Russia's side in the war? What are you talking about? I don't get into none of that shit. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about with that shit. This says, is being structured meaning being the leader and focus on what you want? Can you give an example? Yeah, so it's about you figuring out what you want. Just like I said, if you are saying, I want to hook up with women, I want to meet women I'm attracted to, hook up with them, and that's it, right? That's your program. That's your structure. So when you meet women, that is exactly what you're doing. So you talk to the women, and then you invite them to your place, and you hook up. Now, the issue with a lot of guys is that a lot of you guys, you want a certain thing, but you don't have the skill and know how to get it. This is where the game comes in. You understand? Exactly. I've been giving examples the whole show. This is where the game comes in. So a lot of you guys, for example, a lot of you guys want to have sex and hook up, but notice you're also scared to flirt and build sexual tension. So if you're scared to flirt and build sexual tension, how are you going to get the hookups? Or you don't know how to flirt, you don't know how to build sexual tension, but then you don't get coaching to learn how to flirt or build sexual tension, but you still want to hook up. And then you say, oh, it's so hard to hook up with women. No, it's not. It's not hard. You just don't know how to do it. And this is where, being on point with the game and learning this game comes in. You know what I'm saying? But guys, that's pretty much it, man. I'm about to wrap this shit up. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So we'll be back on tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tune in to get that cracking. And that's pretty much it, guys. I will holler at y'all later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out. These hoes fucking with their nose and their lips and they go around thinking that they hot shit. They cutting up their whole face, new tits look fake. Bitch, you need to stop it. You're getting Botox, trying to look young sounds fun until it's not it. You think you look better, better think again, because bitch, you are not lit. What the fuck's this about? You're so fucked and I doubt you don't even realize you don't look human. Lip injections look like you got punched in the mouth. That's that self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with what I say. Haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit. Why are y'all so drastic? Your body is plastic, your mental is that sick. Not being dramatic, but one wrong move and you'll be in the casket. Y'all in a place where I can't be in. I'm a champion. I love myself. I'm happy in the skin I'm in. Why you wanna be in the skin of a Kardashian? Even these males want a facelift. They wanna be like a fake bitch. They wanna fake it till they make it. The fake call me a hater, but the only thing I hate is fakeness. That's the self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with what I say. Haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit. I want that real shit.